Let's quickly do this. Hello, everyone. Good morning from my time zone here in Toronto, Canada. Happy New Year. Happy prosperous New Year to all our followers on Nebo TV. So today we are here to discuss about Edo State politics and the Nigerian presidency for 2023. I have with me all the way from the ancient city of Benin, Mr. Daniel Obakuzua. Wow, Mr. Daniel, thank you for joining us today on the program. Tell
Thank,
me why.
thank you very much. Good evening from Nigeria, Edo State. Happy new and prosperous year to everyone.
Thank you. Thank you. You are welcome back to Nebo TV. So we're
Thank
going
you
to
very much.
continue with our political discussion at those states and the Nigerian presidency for 2023. I know that it's booming right now in Nigeria, and we are seeing new faces coming out to vie for the seat of president. So who is the target? Who is the major target right now in Nigeria?
Well, of all those who are showing their interest, it is a right of every citizen to contest for whatever position, as long as you meet the requirement and prerequisite for the the, the election you are vying for. Well, apart from Tinubu, which is taking the day, Orji Kalu has always been there on and off. Tinubu is the one reigning in all presidential aspirants there now. Dele Momodu, they are always coming. Definitely, a lot of people will come out. What we pray for this country is that the best should be given to Nigeria. The only issue and my own, that is my personal view, is that if I was close to Tinubu, I will advise him not to contest that election because Nigeria is built on so diverse tribes. Where he's coming from, Southwest, have taken the leadership for 8 years. There are other geopolitical regions that have not tasted the presidency. A lot of people says it's not in the constitution. Yes, it's not in the constitution, but by mutual understanding, we can live in unity. A lot of issues have been said that Nigerian we are sitting on gunpowder and it can explode anytime. For the peace and unity of our great country, Nigeria, it is it is hard time some of our leaders, keep that unity. You understand? APC as a party in the federal should also take it as a point of duty. They have failed, first of all, in federal character principles in their appointments. You understand? A lot of some geopolitical region was highly favored against other geopolitical region, and that is against the federal character principle. Now we are heading to the presidency. Southwest has produced the presidency for 8 years. And I don't believe that anybody from the Southwest, no matter how popular you are, for the sake of unity of this great country, Nigeria should contest. South has had this for only 6 years. Fine. So if anybody is coming from South, well, based on the fact that they have not spent, but there are other geopolitical regions. I don't expect the geopolitical region of Buhari, someone should be coming from there because his geopolitical region had just taken it for 8 years. It doesn't necessarily mean that it must be in the constitution. If every of our actions and attitude must be in the constitution, it will be a very wide book. But with mutual understanding, you understand, we can live together, coexist together in unity. For the sake of peace and unity, for the sake of Nigeria lasting centuries ahead, these are the issues our leaders should be considering. More especially the APC as a party taking the federal. They have failed Nigeria in that aspect. They have failed Nigeria in that aspect of not that principle of a federal character, which they never followed. They should insist that whoever gets their ticket in these coming elections should be favored by those who have not benefited from other geopolitical regions. I think we should be maintaining peace, rather than because of my leadership, because of my influence or political influence, I want to do it. For the sake of peace, I will advise Tinubu to step down. I know he is very popular because Olusegun Obasanjo have been there for 8 years. There are other geopolitical regions. I think our Buhari is from northwest or so. The northeast is there. There are a lot of people. There are a lot of geopolitical regions we should be looking at to contest this election. The northeast, the the southeast. Not the southwest. We are not even going to expect anything from the geopolitical region of Buhari. I think with that we can coexist. We can understand ourselves better.
I'm sorry, I muted myself. I said, like
Okay.
what I said. I said it is time for the Eastern region to strike politically in the country. It is time. They should allow them to rule Nigeria.
The the
People are so self-centered. They don't just care about how they start in the Eastern region, how about the politics in
yes.
Nigeria.
The only problem the southwest, the southeast will have is that in APC they do not have a stronghold. Even in the PDP, where majority of them are in, from all information coming is that PDP is trying to zone it to the north. I don't understand. Maybe it's going to be maybe to favor Atiku or so, you know. And these are what I believe we should be taking into consideration, so that out of annoyance, out of grievance, Nigerians should not break away. It is by mutual understanding. I don't see any reason why the leaders, political leaders, will not sit and said, okay, let us look for best hand in southeast. There are other areas. Northeast is there. You understand? That
Nigeria,
can also produce leadership without grievances.
yeah, exactly. And we are not supposed to be even expecting any northern leader. Any northern leader to be vying for the seat of president right now. With the structure of the country, the Southeast region, for how many years they have not been given the opportunity to strive politically in the country. So we can see Northerners still coming and vying for the presidency, while some parts of Nigeria are being excluded totally. So what's going on? Are we operating inclusive politics in Nigeria, or this politics is concentrated in the hands of certain ethnic groups in Nigeria? So
You know,
inclusive,
you,
huh?
yes, the issue is this. I'm not going to talk about that because right from the time, or even during the British colonial era, the North has always been favored. When we are talking of geopolitical region in this country now, as it stands, the North has 3 geopolitical regions. Are you getting it? We have the Northwest, the Northeast, and the North Central. Are you getting it? So, and even if you are doing amenity sharing, you can see that if you want to, even if you are talking of federal character, you talk about this geopolitical region. So I'm not in the dichotomy of north and south or east. I am My own is what the constitution has created for us, the geopolitical region. If Buhari is from northwest and has produced 8 years, I don't have any grievances if a candidate is coming from north central or northeast. Are you getting it? My grievance would be if it comes from northwest where Buhari is, because Buhari just served 8 years. Just as I'm saying about Tinubu in the south, southwest had it for 8 years. There are other geopolitical regions in the south that should be considered for the sake of peace, unity, and progress of this great country, Nigeria. That is my view. I'm not talking about the dichotomy of South and North. They have been favored. They have three geopolitical regions. Let's work within the geopolitical region that is approved even in our constitution. And I believe that my advice to APC as a party, no matter how they have fared, because many Nigerians were not happy with their administration, it is time for them to stick their gun to insist that yes, they did not perform well in the principle of federal character as imbibed in the constitution. They should ensure this time around that fairness is given to other geopolitical
And
regions.
the Southeast, Mr. Daniel, the Southeast, the people need to be a little bit cooperative. You understand, politically, so that they can nominate one person from the southeast to
Eh,
represent them. But I can't see the unity among the southeasterners in Nigeria all that much. So otherwise, if they continue to be dividing themselves, they can never ever produce presidents in Nigeria. That is another thing that they have to work on in the southeastern region of Nigeria. All right. So
eh,
if if you are not producing a bold candidate from your region, how can you win the presidency? So we have to also work on the mindset of the people. I remember past election, I followed that election from the beginning to the end. And people were saying that, oh, this person, Kingsley Moghalu, is very good. However, would Nigerians vote for an Igbo man? So that is another mindset that people need to do away with such mindsets. So otherwise, it's going to be very difficult. I'm very concerned that the politics of Nigeria is so divided. There's no unity, and people, the politics is concentrated in the hands of certain ethnic groups in Nigeria, while others are totally excluded. So, in order to create an inclusive society, they should allow the eastern region, the southeast, to strive politically. I'll keep saying that. And the Easterners, they need to unite and produce a candidate that everybody will, a charismatic candidate, I would say, that will attract the audience. So, and Nigerians should stop that idea that, oh, Easterners are coming, Easterners are too violent, Easterners are this. We should do away from that. We need to create inclusive society, a inclusive politics in Nigeria, and stop saying that, no, Easterners are evil. I don't want to hear that. Okay. Kingsley Moghalu came out the other day, vying for the seat of president. I didn't see so much people supporting him. This man is capable. He's capable with his actions and everything. His antecedents. It shows that he's capable of running a Nigeria. But nobody supported him. Some believe that Igbos are not capable of running Nigeria. The Easterners themselves, who are supposed to support their own, they are so divided. There's no unity there. So, it's going to be difficult for any Eastern candidates to win presidency in Nigeria unless we address all these issues.
well, the attitude and character has always been with the Easterners. Onahize came as a body to unite them, but it did not work. And other association and forum, maybe because nobody want to bow down to the others, as against those of us in the south region where we have our traditional rulers that can unite us together. So also applies to southwest. I think it's a difficult thing, but don't also forget that we had a vice presidential candidate, a vice president from this eastern part of Nigeria. Don't also forget that we have also had It depends on mutual understanding among us all. They may be weak in certain aspects, but that does not make us to neglect them, to neglect them to the ground floor. You understand? There's a way you encourage them. It will also help in this agitation of what they call this brifer thing that they have always been saying. It's because they feel that they are being pushed aside, and then that is a grievance. Even if you look at why Ojukwu himself brought about the war, it was because they were neglected in terms of governance, in terms of appointment. That is where I want to give kudos to Obasanjo. Obasanjo is a leader in all facets. You understand, a man who can easily, manage the tribal unit, bring about tribal unity.
It's not
You understand?
tribalistic. Mm.
You know so these are issues. We need such a charismatic leader in Nigeria that will be fair to all, and APC can on their own as a party stand, not looking at Tinubu as a leader, telling him to his face that his region has produced for 8 years. Let other region. I don't see any region. I don't see anything wrong even if they give it to northeast or north central and ask a southeast to be his running mate. If that is, you understand? Yes, you give it to his northeast or north central. Tell the southeast to produce his running mate. For the sake of unity. If they, as the ruling party, will do that, other political parties will key into it. Let us not divide ourselves. APC should live up to expectation. It is now Nigeria. They have failed Nigeria in everything. Let them not fail us in this selection, so that we can remain coexist together in harmony and in unity. That is my prayer for this country. Because as long as we continue to divide ourselves, the agitation that Nigeria will no longer exist will always be there.
One advice I have for the South Easterners is about their unity to produce a meaningful candidate. So when they are agitating for Biafra and they are presenting certain person as their leader, that will even add more problems to the existing one. So we want them to produce a leader. You understand what I'm trying to say here, Mr. Danny? We want them
Well,
to produce a
for
leader
now, for
that
now,
uh,
for now, I don't see that happening because the division within the southeast alone is so high, and it
mm,
does not give a good avenue to produce oneness as a leader. You understand? But we can still manage them. You understand? We can still manage them. They are
so
part of Nigeria.
person like Kingsley Moghalu is
Eh,
capable.
eh, Kingsley, what is his political base and structure? That is another issue we are saying. Even in his own region, that is the question. What is his own political structure? Do you know? Let me give you a rumor that is spreading around. Some political parties are just watching. Even the APC, I learned from rumors that Tinubu will not be given. That a former president who can blend within the east and the south may be given, and a running mate from the north. These are rumors anyway. These are political strategies. Chris is also good, but what is his political base? You cannot talk of being a president of a nation. You cannot even deliver your word.
Yeah, you
Who is
can't even
who
do
is
your
going to
own work.
who cannot
Mm,
do it for you?
mm.
That is the problem we are having. It is not making noise. It is not gear. Nigerian, we have gone past the
It's
stage
truthful.
of having a good agenda.
Mm.
The strength of which Tinubu is moving is because of the people Tinubu has created. Let's give it to him.
Yes, exactly. You are very
The,
right. You are
the
very right.
political structure of Tinubu is just maybe because of little division they have, is so high, is so great. It extends to even to the north and to the south. It has political structure. He made people.
Mm.
Are you getting it?
Yes, yes, I got
That
you.
is where he is very bold to
Mm.
say he wants to contest. We are
Mm.
only saying that because of the unity of our great country, Nigeria, he should allow other geopolitical regions that have not tasted the Southwest have been highly favored. They have had presidency for 8 years. They had vice presidency for 8 years.
Mm.
Are you getting what I'm saying? The vice
Mm.
presidency for 8 years, presidency for 8 years. How many geopolitical region can boast of that? None.
Yeah, you know one thing people don't understand about politics. That is why here in Canada, before you run for any political position in Canada, you have to do community work. Grassroots work is very important. You know, even though you occupy one executive position in the world, people don't really care. You need to do your grassroots campaign, connect with the people in your grassroots. Some people don't do that. All of a sudden, because you were lucky enough to occupy certain position, then you want to run for the presidency.
For
We
presidency.
don't know you.
Even your village, you cannot even extend a hand of fellowship when you were even there. To
Thank
them.
you.
That
They
is the
don't know
problem.
you. They don't know you. You were something big in the past. Okay, we understand that, but we really don't know you. You understand? There's the problem now. Kingsley Moghalu, I've never seen that man really connecting with the Igbos so
It is a
much.
problem.
So these people, they want somebody that can speak for them. They want somebody that represents them. And you are not representing your people. And tomorrow you said you want, they won't support you, even though you are angel. They won't support you. That is one thing. You know, that is another thing people should have in mind. Before you run for any political position, make sure that you connect with the people. Let the people know you. Your
I believe
place.
all those unpopular candidates that are running are just using it for their CV, because most of them, they don't have a structure at hand. You understand? That is the basic truth. And the political parties will need people with structure, people that they will not spend much on. You remember when Obaseki came from APC to PDP? He came with a lot of structure because of the love that they have for him. You know, you saw the way the politics turn around. That is how it is. You understand? Though we are crying and we are begging our political leaders to have mercy on those weak geopolitical region, you can have. I expect Tinubu to also have a man in southeast that he can prepare. Don't forget that the vice president, some before this time they were saying he was going to run for it when his boss came up, because it was Tinubu who made the vice president. He was a commissioner under him. There are a lot of them there, even the minister for works. You understand? He has a structure so wide. But I believe that he has also, I know he has a structure even in Edo State. Tinubu has a structure in Edo State.
He has. He
Yes,
has.
I'm telling you, I know he has a structure in Edo State.
We might be looking at
The
it.
only plead, the only plead we are only pleading to him that his geopolitical region has had it. He should not bother. He has recruited. I know he has some guys in the southeast. I know he has in other region, geopolitical region, even in the north. He should prepare that one. A leader can always remain a leader. Don't let none remove it from him. Oh. He made Buhari what it is today as president. Let's give it to him. You understand? So these are structure. Some of us will get the appointment. For you to build a structure within yourself, you fence around, you have a fence around you. Nobody comes around you, and now you want to run for a position. You don't even your own family cannot even boast of having you there.
No,
That
they
is the
will come and
problem.
tell you that they are bringing Western
That
democracy
is the
to
problem.
Nigeria. Even in the West, if they don't know you, they don't know you. okay, I live in Canada enough. How many years enough to understand the politics here? Even though you are a saint or whatever, if they don't know you, they don't know you, you still have to do your grassroots campaign. It's very important. So you cannot tell us in Nigeria, in a very traditional society like that, that you are bringing Western democracy to Nigeria, therefore you won't do your grassroots campaign. No, but they don't know you. The people don't know you, so they don't know you. And mostly in Nigeria, before you can win any election in Nigeria, you have to have what do they call it again, Mr. Daniel? Structures. You have
Political structure.
Yes, exactly. You have people on ground. You have the people, the main people on ground in different states. You understand that will stand for you whenever there's an election. So if you don't have those people there, you cannot expect Nigerians to vote for you. Never. Even in the West, it's still the same thing. You have to do your homework properly. So that is the problem some people are facing. You cannot come out and say that, oh, they don't want to vote for you when you didn't do your homework. You need to do your homework first. We understand that there's corruption in Nigeria. At the same time, you don't blame the corruption for everything. If you don't play your game properly, don't blame the society. You understand that, Mr. Danny?
Yes, yeah.
So what we are expecting right now, we have the strongest candidate right now is Tinubu. Is Tinubu.
Yes.
Tinubu is the strongest. Others are just making noise. Who again? Atiku. Is Atiku running?
The rumors are flying, though he has not indicated his interest. There are rumors flying around that Atiku may join, Saraki may join. We're having a lot of rumors, even Tambuwa. But let's see. You know, the only issue I'm always pleading to our politicians, they should they should think of the unity of Nigeria than their personal self. You know, just like we are appealing to Tinubu because of the geopolitical region he is coming from, who had enough of it. Presidency for 8 years, vice presidency for 8 years. I know he has political structures everywhere. He can prepare all others to ensure that for the sake of unity of this great country, so that we will not be afraid to say that we are living together in harmony, not sitting on a gunpowder, he should also be considering other geopolitical regions. I believe Buhari, if you listen to the last interview by Buhari, Buhari said he's even tired. He can no longer work for 7 hours again, that he's willing to go home now and rest. And I believe he should, if though he has not pleased Nigeria, he can do something good by ensuring that when he's leaving, unity is more enshrined into this country. Because as it is now, there's so much division, there's so much anarchy, there's so much confusion. I believe when he's leaving, he should leave it in a better, favored those geopolitical region that have not had it, rather than those who want to come again and come again. That is my advice for APC as a party and to the president.
Mr. Danny, I understand that you are trying to advocate for the southeastern region of Nigeria, that we need a candidate.
No. I'm not staking my neck on southeastern presidency. What I am only saying that the constitution allows 6 geopolitical region. Southwest have had it for 8 years. Buhari geopolitical region, Northwest has had it now for another 8 years. All other geopolitical regions should be considered. Northeast is there, North Central is there.
South, we had only
South side
4 years.
for 6 years.
6 years. No, it's 4 years.
Yes,
That 2 years
no,
cannot be counted.
Yeah, no. You can. It's always counted because when the president died, he was sworn in as a president, so it's for 6 years.
But it's one term. One term was
So
one.
let other geopolitical region that has not had it. Talking about the southeast presidencies, I think it's a very wide topic which we are going to discuss another day. There are many challenges and disadvantages on that aspect. Sticking your head for southeastern president. But better still, if they have good political climate, they can as well be thinking of having a vice presidential candidate, a
Okay.
vice president from the southeast. Yes, I can't stick my head on the southeast presidency for now.
Tinubu, you
There are
cannot
lots
expect
of
Tinubu to step down and back up or
well,
back somebody from.
that it depends on the political leaders. The political leader can place most force and pressure on him, lead him. You understand in a way, allow him,
He did that to
allow.
Buhari. You cannot expect him to do it second time again. He did that to Buhari. Everybody saw that. You
So
just need to.
no. It should be fair for the unity of this country. Will he want to be president and at his tenure as president, Nigeria is not divided like USSR? Will he be happy? These are the issues we are saying. Will he be elected as president today and tomorrow Nigeria has divided as USSR? Will he say he has had a fulfilled presidency? No. So these are the issues we are talking about, keeping the unity of this country. The respect good luck Jonathan had today. You think when the international world are praising him left and right, because they have predicted that Nigeria was going to divide. Instead of the president Jonathan to allow that happen, he congratulated, even when the election was still being going on, camping. He sent a congratulatory message to Buhari. And that is what is keeping us together as Nigeria. If the president Jonathan had behaved like what was that happened in Cote d'Ivoire, I think maybe many of us would have been in another nation by now. These are what we are asking Tinubu to consider. That is my point.
So if consider who else is buying
There are a lot of political.
any strong
Let's get one thing clear. Professor Oshimbajo was not known in the political structure. It was Tinubu who planted him there. And he became a vice president. There are many of them. They know Tinubu has a lot of political. Even Obasanjo today has his own political structure. Jonathan as it is has his own political. These people should sit down and bring in people that for the unity of this great country, rather than be running here. Do you know Babangida still have his political structure till today? People loyal to him that even if Babangida in his wheelchair can say that he wants to contest, people will still support him.
Yeah, everyone.
Even that is the issue. So they should sit
Structure.
down and bring out for the unity of this great country. That is what we are saying.
Yeah, we understand that, Mr. Daniel. We understand that, but you know that people are very self-centered when it comes to politics.
That is a
Not only
problem.
in
That is a
Nigeria,
problem.
not only in Nigeria. If you want to win the presidency, you have to do your homework, work for yourself. So when you get to that height, and nobody will even tell you that you are due. You understand? So if people are not working so hard to achieve that goal, and you have been working for many years, like Tinubu, not that saying anything in favor of Tinubu, you understand? But Tinubu has been doing a lot for years. So you cannot expect him to give all everything that he has been doing for one person who is not ready, who has not done anything. So that is another thing you have to look. If you are
For the
in,
sake of unity of this great country, if he wants this country to survive, he should do it. Do you know there are many godfathers powerful than the president?
president, yes, it's true.
Yeah, there are many godfathers. It's everywhere in the world. A godfather will be powerful than the president. The moment he kicks his hand, the president is already in his room.
Yeah,
If he has that, he can utilize that.
that's another truth. That's another good one.
Let's be truthful to ourselves. We need the unity of this country. Just as I said earlier, Tinubu will not be happy that when he's been sworn in today as president of this great country, the country has divided like USSR. Will he has had a fulfilled presidency?
But if Atiku comes out to run for the presidency, I guarantee you that he's going to take it. He's going to take
Atiku
it.
is, I don't have any problem with Atiku because he's from the northeast. Are you
Atiku,
getting it? Atiku
yeah,
is from the northeast. So what I am only championing, we have 6 geopolitical regions. Those geopolitical regions that has had it for 8 years should please give way to other geopolitical regions. Maybe that will help. I say the Southeast presidency is another issue that we'll discuss. It's going to take a lot of time. Maybe that will make them wake up, bring about their unity, and you understand, for them to prepare ahead. Not this one, because there are so much division among them. Not this presidential election in 2023. You understand? So this is my championing cause is let those geopolitical regions that had it for 8 years give way. That is why, personally, even if Tinubu is a candidate of any political party, on my own, as my own protest, I will not vote for him.
I understand you. I understand you, Mr. Daniel. So we're expecting Atiku to run for the seat of president because I think he's due. And if Atiku takes the stage, I believe that he's going to win. He's going to win because he's more charismatic than Tinubu. It's because right now we haven't really seen any strong candidates against Tinubu. That is why we are highlighting him as the strongest. So we are still expecting more candidates.
Yeah,
If
definitely, as time goes on, a lot of them will. A candidate is not aspirant. Let's call them aspirant, because
aspirants for
aspirants, yes, for now,
aspirants for now.
until it is a party that will determine who will run for them, who they will carry. And I think that is why I'm calling on the APC and PDP, because these are the two major political parties in Nigeria for now, that it should do things right for the interest, peace, unity, and harmony of this great country, Nigeria.
Hmm. Well, but we can't see Tinubu stepping down for anybody for now. He won't do it.
Where he can be talked to. He stepped down for Buhari. He can be talked to.
Yeah, he
He
stepped
can
down.
be talked to.
But he did that. He did that. I don't think he will repeat it again because of his experience with
No, for the interest and peace of this country, he should do it.
Tinubu. And it's very
Just
good.
as I have said, earlier, there are many godfathers greater than the president. The president come to them at a beck and call. Tinubu can be a godfather.
Eh,
It
yes,
is done everywhere in the world.
and if you look at Nigeria right now, Tinubu is even more bolder and stronger than Buhari, who is even the president in Nigeria.
Oh,
So there is, yeah, that is another thing. However, I don't see Tinubu stepping down for anybody this time.
maybe with time will tell. Maybe while we are doing our analysis, we'll be watching the event. That of the Southeast presidency, we'll discuss it in a very broader way, so that we see their chances and their disadvantages. But to me, I don't see a Southeast presidential candidate for this.
No, not now. So I think we have to end the program now, Mr. Daniel. I think his network is down. I don't know what happened. So we have to end this program like this. We'll come back tomorrow again and continue with this political discussion. Like what I said at the beginning of this program, we're going to be conducting such a discussion every 2 or 3 days on Nebo TV. From now till next year, be expecting us. Boom. Like what I did in the last election, general election in Nigeria, that we are doing political discussion on Nebo TV. So we're going to continue this month. The next year, by the grace of God, let's do a follow up and see who is capable to run that our great nation, Nigeria. Okay, guys, follow me. Tomorrow we are coming back here again. I'm bringing somebody else, or Mr. Daniel will join us. But tomorrow, definitely, I'll come back again to discuss. Let's see who is running uh, oh, somebody is trying to call me. So let me end this program today. Thank you all. If today is your first time of joining our program, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel and like our Facebook profile. All right. Tomorrow we'll come back again. Let's discuss about Nigerian politics. It is time for us. You know that we cannot vote in diaspora. We all live in diaspora here, but we cannot vote. However, we can shape the politics of Nigeria with our advocacy, with our voices in the diaspora, we can shape the politics of Nigeria, especially this upcoming election. We want the best candidate for the country. All right.